Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Unreal. This is Underrail. Was eyeing first-person shooters this morning. Welcome back, everyone. In the last video, we began exploring the Saris residential block. I think that's how you say it. And we found, as you can see by all the webs, coil spiders. And a lot of them. We've eliminated, I think, all the coil spiders inside this area. I don't think there's any more. So I'm gonna risk charging our hammer and our shield now. And then we will begin exploring the remainder of this area. So the remainder of this area is gonna have more of those. Well, there's gonna be more computer systems for us to read about, if I recall correctly. So again, lots of reading down here in the deep caverns about what they were doing down here and what Chort is. Looks like this guy was growing plants. This might be Bianca's computer. Bianca Helting. Access NIM. Warning. INM is currently offline. Please check your connection to INHE network and restart your client. The problem persists. Contact one of the network administrators. Archive. She also has a he. This is Bianca, right? Yeah, so she has like 89 followers as well. So let's do them in order again. We'll start with S. Parkinson. I don't remember the voices I was doing last time, everyone. So we're just not. I don't think we're going to do any of them. I took a stroll through the forest. It's perfect. Exactly what I needed. Thank you. When will you be available for me to stop by and discuss our projects? I would like to order the construction of an appropriate enclosure as soon as possible. I'll be free in about an hour. I'll contact you. Very well. F. Manu. Hey, Bianca. I got your message. Hello. Yes, I wanted to talk to you about the forest. Sure. My team and I want to expand the forest westward. Parkinson is planning an enclosure for his Cymorph, so I'm going to need a bit more space to plant some of the other species we've got engineered. Why do you need me for? It's the G5 cavern. Oh. Yeah, I forgot. I haven't been in that part of DC in 5 months. Okay, I'll survey the cavern for you. Tomorrow. Excellent. Can you get me some soil samples while you're at it? I'd go alone, but better to let the expert, make sure everything is safe first. The experiment? I'll take samples of everything. It's what I do. The southwestern section is what worries me the most, however. I reckon. So, how is this project of yours coming along? I'd say too well. I am always expecting something bad to happen. But all in all, I am very pleased with the progress we've made. The team is dedicated, and luckily for us, since we are all specialized in mycology, no one is likely to get pulled for mugen tank work, as it happens to other teams. Ditto here. Yeah, it is difficult to avoid distractions around here, but at least I can count on the whole team. Sure. Alright, you'll hear from me tomorrow once I've completed the surveying. Okay, and thank you very much. Us geologists are not as useless as some say. Far from it, considering the world we live in. Don't listen to Dyson. He's just Dyson. He sure is. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye. G. Vasilia. Gunter. Hey. Are you going to the party tonight? Hello. Yes. Why? Just asking. There's going to be a lot of people. People need to unwind. Times are stressful. Will you be coming? Yep. Both Dyson and I. Good. Okay. Just wanted to check that. I hope I didn't interrupt you in your work. No, actually I was just done washing my hair. Currently I'm waiting for Sally to pick up some spore samples I want tested. McKinley? Is she coming to the party? Not sure. I'll ask her when she stops by. No, it is my duty to contact her. Off I go. Ha! Good luck since she's in the forest. You there? You ask her. I will. I guess S. Parkinson is Sally Parkinson, so I guess I was doing the voice wrong for that person too. I wish... No, I don't wish for her first name, but it would be useful to know if I'm doing voices. Let's see what S. McKinley wants. Are you there? Yeah, what took you so long? I'll tell you in person, but I'm here now. Are the spores ready for testing? Yes, I've been waiting for you to pick them up. I'll be over in a minute. Okay. Another one from S. McKinley. You have to come over. What for? What'd you discover? Come over, girl. You'll see for yourself. W. Abdul. This is the guy who was seeing shadows. And a shadow of himself touching his back, causing him endless amounts of pain. And then he tried to go to sleep and believe he was just hallucinating. Wasi, is everything okay? Everything is fine. Everything. I heard you talking to yourself. I was thinking out loud. Is everything okay at TL? Just fine. Makes me wonder if he was talking to himself, or he was talking to his shadow who was talking back to him. I heard you had an incident there. I don't know who spreads that rumor, but it wasn't our lab. It was the mutagen tanks. It was in the mutagen tanks. I see. If you need anything, let me know, and get some rest. Yes. Biotechnician suit. I don't think... Well, it only weighs 2 pounds. I guess we can take it. For even more bioresistance if I think I need it. How much do we have total, by the way? 25, 50, 85% resistance. If I wear the entire outfit. Nice apartments they have here. They have their own private bathrooms and stuff like that, too. Blood. Here. All by the personal laptop. The whole room has been destroyed. Well, destroyed. It's in complete disarray. The table's over here against the wall. There's no... I don't see a bed. The mattresses are separated from whatever it is they were on originally. Nothing in the bathroom but webs. Welcome, W. Abdul. 92 contacts. Let's see what the archive says about him. J. Dyson. Wasi, are you there? F. Manu. Wasi, I'm in my room with Dyson. We knocked at your door, but you didn't respond. Are you there? It's been half an hour. We're calling someone to open the door. If they come here, they will separate us, Wasi. I can't take this anymore. I'm tired and I can barely see, and you are hurting me. They will hurt you more. I just want this to end. Peel the skin from your chest now. There is nothing left on your back. I can't. You have to. You are not you anymore, don't you remember? Your body is a prison made of flesh. Get rid of it. I can't. You must. I can't do it. Why can't I just kill myself? I can't take it anymore. Don't cry. Pain is but a small price for your new existence, your freedom. I am tired, and I haven't slept. You will never sleep again. You don't need to. You are getting rid of it all. Why can't I kill myself? We don't want that. We don't want your existence to end. You need to remove your flesh slowly. Peel off all the outer layers. What is left is you in your purest form. I can't. It is too late. Just set yourself free, Wasi. And we won't know if he actually saw a shadow or shade of himself, or if he was just talking to himself. Wasi Abdul's keycard. The Tithanus lab. Actually, we will find out together whether or not that was false or not. And we needed that keycard to make progress in the game, so I'm glad we came here first. How's my equipment holding up? Another key card. Maria Hope's key card. Clearance level 9. Mutagen tanks B. And another old diploma. I see your personal computer. We'll go through that soon. Ah, and we need all of these. So we found 3 more mutagen reagents in here. Welcome, Maria Hope. Let's see what F. Austin has to say, or Offstein. I talked to Colonel Salik. More AF troops are already on their way to Mutagen Tanks B. Have you talked to Mativ or Garilvik about this yet? No, and we have everything under control. A minor incident is nothing to worry about. You said that the first time, and the second time. You worry too much, Maria. We are making the future here. Crucible is where we are creating new intelligent species. There is bound to be a bump or two along that road. They are living beings, and they don't like where they are, but we will fix that soon enough. Like we ever needed our subjects' consent. Things have changed, especially after you allowed your adopted mutant to shove its nose into everything we do. Watch your words, Maria. Let me tell you one thing, my dear. You are not in a position to make me angry, so watch it. I don't care how many years we've worked together. Otis will be wherever Oh, this is awesome again. I don't care how many years we've worked together. Otis will be wherever the hell I want him to be. If he's in the lab, it's because I demand so. If he's cleaning my toilet, it's because I demand so. He is mine. He is the best I've ever made. He is what I want the rest to be like. Is involved in the incidents. Frederick, listen to me. Get rid of him. You trust him too much. Same old story, Maria. Same old story. You tear all our work to shreds because of a few issues. Otis will remain as my right-hand man, and that is final, whether you like it or not. G. Dioglash. The new group is ready for another exposure at the Crucible. Humans. Our team has prepared the compounds requested, but I've been informed that our supply of reagents is running low. At this rate, we have about a month of testing unless we receive a new supply. Thanks for informing me, Dr. Dioglash. I will talk to Offstein about the reagent supply. One more thing I wanted to tell you is that Otis was at the control room today again. I will talk to Offstein about that as well. Thank you for the information. Should I do anything about it? No, don't do anything. I will be there in an hour or 2. Yes, ma'am. And Offstein again. I was just informed that Otis was sent to Tartarus, but not as a prisoner. What he is doing there is none of your concern, Maria. Frankly, I grew tired of your nagging. Otis is none of your concern. That is that, then. Whatever happens next, it's all on you. I get the impression Otis is the Faceless who led them out of captivity. Our food expired. We should probably eat something else then. Let's have an eel sandwich. NFF-2500, or 2500, a compact old-world 7.62mm assault rifle with a high burst precision and rate of fire. I do like the 7.62mm weapons in this game. Decent damage. 13 action points to fire it. That's not so bad. And we have event. Okay. I don't think we're going to fight any more coil spiders in here. Hello, bag. Who crawled in here? Someone with a assignment, or... I have so many of those. Check it. Look at all this. All them worth tons of money. I constantly forget I even have them. Guess we'll just open up all the vents. Just in case. Put the sword back on and check a few of these rooms. That's an interesting picture. Bunch of pixels. Can't make out what it looks like. Reminds me of Axum Verge a little. As a game I haven't played in a while. That was a platformer, if I recall correctly. I really liked it. I like the idea that you are in a... Well, I don't know if you guys are playing it, so I shouldn't say anything. Another entertainment leaflet. Just a handful of experience points for us. E. Mali. Let's see what was going on here. T. Cox is the first log entry. You didn't respond to any of my messages. Didn't read them. I was busy. You did read them, but you chose not to respond. I am sending you Brawwyn's contact. I believe my work is more important than teaching some kid how to work with mutagen. Alstein says otherwise. Could you find someone else to do this? That wasn't my decision. I know nothing. I reckon Alstein simply trusts you enough with this. I have a lot of work, Cox. Alstein wants me to complete sequences for the next batch of compounds for his subjects, and they're becoming restless. I believe Dr. Alstein is aware of all that you are telling me now, and that is why you need an extra pair of hands. Brawwyn might be young and inexperienced, but I'm sure you'll fill him in quickly. Alright. Alright what? Send me his contact. Good. I will. Hope. Dr. Mali, do you have a moment? For you, always, Dr. Hope. I talked to Dr. Cox about Michael Brawwyn, the young geneticist you were supposed to train. Yes. I was told that Cox sent you his contact, yet you never contacted him. Why is that so? I was busy, Dr. Hope. You will contact him today. But Dr. Alstein tasked me with a few rather time-consuming experiments. Can't someone else take over Brawwyn for me? Dr. Alstein and I already discussed this. He judges you have enough time to train Brawwyn and finish your experiments before the deadline. I understand. Very good. And here's one from that young geneticist. I think I'm going to skip this. Well, I guess we'll read it. This is the one of 2 computer logs which will detail how you are supposed to use the reagents in order to solve the mutagen puzzle in case you feel you need it to defeat Chort. I'm really sorry for disturbing you, Dr. Mali, but I have been having some trouble understanding some of the things we talked about today. You're not disturbing me. Tell me what you're having trouble with. Well, so far I've worked only with the realm of classical genetics, and perhaps due to it I'm stuck in a particular way of thinking, but I've been having trouble wrapping my head around mutagen compound sequencing, at least some specific things regarding it. You read the material I recommended to you? Some of it, yes, and I have been reading other things, but theory and practice are different. I am sorry, really sorry to be bothering you with the basics, and basics they are, I cannot deny, no matter how advanced it might seem to me. Indeed. First of all, I want you to slow down and relax. We will go through the basic terms again, but let us keep it focused and concise. You will then have it in written form so that you may reference it whenever you need to do so. For everything broader, see literature I recommended you. Thank you, Dr. Mali. So, From the top. Mutagen. What is it? A general term expressing a substance which directly acts upon any organism's genome, changing or mutating the said organism dynamically, effectively transforming its genotype as well as its phenotype, both endo and exo, in vivo, contrary to classical genetic engineering. That is correct. You can stop typing. Let's keep this shorter. We don't need full definitions here. I understand. Okay, so a mutagen changes an organism dynamically. What is a mutagen atom? A mutagen atom is the most basic unit of mutagen. A mutagen atom can be positive or negative, and they are inert on their own, only being effective as part of either a reagent or a mutagen compound. Again, short and simple. Now, what are you having trouble about? Well, what's the difference between the two? I remember that reagents can consist of both positive and negative atoms, while compounds only form positive. But I need some more clarification on that. I see what you mean. I will not go into details regarding functions of specific atoms, positive or negative, their structure and all that, obvious reasons. For that, you would best study Frazard's works. Moreover, Nosek's more recent Phenotype Dynamics will also be a good read. I forgot to include that one earlier. Okay, regarding reagents and compounds. Structurally, reagents and compounds are pretty much the same. In both, atoms are connected to one another in a linear sequence. The main difference being that reagents consist of both negative as well as positive atoms, while mutagen compounds do not. Am I being clear so far? Yes. If you've ever played Anachronox, remember the puzzles that Ro Bowman had to do? This is something similar. It's putting together a sequence of different symbols, as it were. In this case, sequences. Literally putting together a sequence of sequences is what we'll be doing in the future. On their own, reagents are not much use. They only serve to simplify the compound combining process. We don't want to be working with individual atoms every time we want to create a compound, and it is a different field altogether in any case. So what he sums up here is that these reagents we're picking up, I don't think they will contain a single atom. They contain a sequence of them. I think anywhere from 2 to 4 of them, if I recall correctly. The reagents can instantly be turned into standalone compounds even, by simply removing the negative atoms from the sequence. We did that today, if you remember. Yes, I do. Solus, Ovid, Io, and a few others. That is correct. So mutagen compounds, as should be clear by now, are only composed of positive atoms. Same linear structure. I understand, but I have had some issues where I tried coming up with sequences for more complex compounds. Maybe I'm just missing something. Okay, for specific compounds, that we'll discuss in the lab. But in general, keep this in mind. Mutagen compounds can only consist of unique positive atoms. You cannot have 2 of the same in a sequence, so they're sets. So we have sets of sequences, and we will put them together to form an uber set of, that's about right. I found the puzzle actually really fun to do when I had sat down and looked at what I was going to attempt to do. I really like the idea of this. Although I will say that having the online tool to assist you with it is extremely helpful. The online tool, which I'll try to remember to put a link when we get to that part of making the mutagen sequence later on. I'll put a link as a comment down below. We won't be doing it in this video, but it's helpful because it lets you undo decisions that you make, which allows you to solve the puzzle much more expediently, as opposed to the in-game way, it can be pretty grueling. You make a single mistake, you're starting the whole thing over again. But that is where I have issues. The example I was looking at shows reagents which would, after combining, introduce duplicate atoms to the compound. Negative and positive atoms of the same type will nullify each other when combined. I know that, but I still get duplicates even after the rest have been nullified. And I would basically need to add that one particular reagent just because of one atom in the sequence is missing. The rest of the sequence is correct up to that point. Again, you can only have unique positive atoms in the sequence. If a reagent contains an atom that is already present, the combinator will simply not accept it, and you will only add those atoms that are not in the sequence. Technically speaking, you can add the same reagent again if you need it for that one atom. Say you nullified it at some earlier point and need it again. Don't worry about double positives. I think I get it. Yeah? Well, I feel silly now. Yeah, I rechecked it again and it should work now. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad for bothering you with something so simple. Thank you again, Dr. Malley. It's your first day, Michael. You did good. When I first got here, I had trouble finding Mugen Tanks B, let alone work with the Mugen Combinator. I walked all the way past Warehouse Block 2, I remember. Got strange looks by the geologists working in one of the caverns. Thank you, Dr. Malley. I don't want to waste any more of your time. I will be returning to sequencing. Better get some rest instead. Let this sink in. We'll see each other tomorrow. I will, Dr. Malley. Thank you again. That was a very nice exchange. We could tell, so we knew earlier that the doctor didn't want to have him as a pupil, but now that he has him, he's making as much time for him as possible. But in the end, I don't think it mattered very much. And that is it for the residential district, everyone. How about that? That didn't take so long. Can we take the... I don't think the elevator's powered. Okay, so... we walk out of here with 3 more mutagen reagents. Let's get those added to our supply. And then we have a choice of what we want to do next. We can begin exploring more of the... more of the Hollow Earth complex, which I guess we should do because thematically that would make sense. We could also go to the Mushroom Forest, but I'm going to wait to do that last, I think. What's happening? Why am I not moving? Come on, Gabriel. Don't have time to be lazy. That wasn't so bad, was it? I mean, well, no fighting yet. Of course it's not so bad. Now, nothing about that, what we just read, to my recollection, goes in our log, which is another finger wagging I give to the game. That strikes me as something that we would totally want to have in our log, the important bits, which are that negative and positive atoms cancel each other out, and that anytime you add a atom which was already present, the combinator ignores that atom, sticking with where it showed up in the first part of its sequence. Okay, where did I put? Here they are. Okay, so where am I going? Because if I'm going to explore Hollow Earth, I should totally take these with me. I would want all my mutagen reagents. Okay. First, let's store some of this stuff. I'm not going to need all that. Next, what else do I bring with me? We should probably break down a handful of things, so I can break down the gremlin stool. So let's go ahead and do that. Process plant. And then I want to extract. And we learned how to make something when we were in there. The super soldier drug, I think, if I recall correctly. Where are you, super soldier drug? What do you need? Muscarine, adrenaline, kynuric acid, prednisone solution, and a syringe. So, muscarine, we have quite a bit of that so far. We have adrenaline, but I don't have the other ingredients. So we'll have to come back later. Oh. Right, no, we can make the weapon. Why didn't I? Was I not able to do it? I don't remember. Hold on, everyone. Sorry, I don't remember why. Did I not? I thought I was going to make a better sledgehammer. Why didn't I do it? I can't remember. It's been like 2 days, I think, since I last played, everyone. electroshock generator. Oh! It was the electroshock generator. I'm waiting to level. That's what's happening. I'm waiting to level. Okay. No problem. What's my current hacking, actually? Wait. Was I really confused? Was it hacking I was looking at instead of electronics last video? I think that was the case. I need only 1 point? I need only 1 point to make this hammer. What the hell is wrong with me? I was looking at hacking, thinking that's my electronics. I think that I did that last video. Let me look at this again, everyone. Oh. No. I need a 177 electronics, not a 147. I need a 149 to use the electroshock generator, but to use it with everything else, it has to be 177. Okay, so I was looking at the right thing. Okay, I thought I was being dumb again, which happens pretty often. Alright, so let's go ahead and explore more Hollow Earth. Now, before I get going at this, I need, off-screen, to make a new open document spreadsheet. And then I need to set this up briefly, because I'm going to need to remember. Okay, what these mutagens. So these. Oh, I didn't even pick them up, Tim. This would help if you bring them with you. So we need to know what is inside these. So let's bring all of these with me. Go out adventuring into Hollow Earth. So these canisters will have, again, a sequence of atoms in it. I need to know what atoms are in it and then write them down, because the game's not going to refer to these reagents by the atoms they contain in them. It's going to refer to them by their name. And so no matter what, you have to write them down at least once. Well, I guess you don't have to if you have the website opened. If you have the online reagent mutant tank helper tool application website thing ready to go, you can just plug them in there, and maybe it will let you save them as well. Okay, let's begin exploring. And I must have already searched most of this. Oh, hello, wall. We didn't search you. Another jackhammer in here. Oh, I can't break that wall down. Okay, then. Don't budge. I like making sure all the walls are destroyed. Let's destroy this one as well. I'm pretty sure there's a hostile bot inside this place. And we have to, I'm also pretty sure we have to go into it. Oh, that was a misclick. Let's go ahead and destroy this one. Oh, there isn't a bot in here. Okay, I thought there was. A lab coat that we don't need. More doctor equipment that we don't need. 2 more mutant tanks that we do need. Check the dumpsters while we're here. Never know. Might find some even better metal lying around. Let's recharge our hammer. You can see, by the way, that our creeping dread has not increased to 20 yet. In fact, we just right now hit 10 stacks of it. I thought we searched all this already. Apparently we didn't do any of this. Okay, we will leave after we destroy this wall. Creeping dread fall off of me, because we still gain stacks of it, as you can see. Let's get the hell out of here. Again, not required. You can kill all the chortlings that show up, but it's useful not to do fighting if you can avoid it. It's super annoying to have to kill them over and over and over again. I guess if you need their creature bits, though, it would be useful to kill them. Maybe that's where we can get prednisone solution from, by killing chortlings. Prednisone's a steroid also. I've been on that medicine. It reduces inflammation. I don't know if I've been here before. I feel like we have been. Oh. Yes, we have. I see an empty shelf. Okay. So we've been here. There's the bot. The twin helix. I'm not going to be allowed to break the wall down until after the battle is over. So let's say hello to the robot. He should be running the corner this turn. Hello. Thanks for the scrap, friend. It's so wonderful, just being able to destroy them so quickly. Now, why didn't I... Oh, we want to search the computer rack. It's a shield part. I thought what we want... Oh, it's over there? I think that's the... We need to be over there, too. Over there, too. We want to be, I think, in this place. This place, I think... is where the recombinator is... Oh, sorry, not the recombinator, is where the scanner is, I think. And this is the Tithonus lab. Might as well keep... Oh, can I not destroy that wall? Oh, no, Tim, you were completely wrong. This is not this where the scanner's located. Well, we're here now. We'll go ahead and just search all this stuff. I guess since we're here, we'll do the Tithonus lab. I think Creeping Dread fades from us when we're inside this location. I don't remember this 100%, but I do remember that there's a key card in here that we want to get, and to get it, we had to sneak past... Oh, this is not the Tithonus lab, Tim. This is someplace entirely different. All right. Nope. Oh, did I not power on Hollow Earth? Well, that sucks, Tim. Oh, screw you, EMP mine. Okay. Well, now we have to recharge everything that we have on us. Let's go ahead and leave this place and go back to the Arc Power Station and turn on the power to this location. Hello, Faceless. Okay. Once again, recharge everything. I guess it's not that bad. We only had 3 items on us that had power. Oh! We only had 3 items on us that had power. Let's, before I forget, we no longer need this power armor at all. We're done with it. The only reason I made it was for the research, the residential block, for all the coil spiders there. I don't think we fight coil spiders anywhere else here, and I don't think there's any more, here being deep caverns, and I don't think we... Yeah, nothing else. I think... Oh! I think it is electrical damage that the psionic chortlings use. But I still think I would rather have our existing power, our actual power armor. I took enough damage from that I was below. I wasn't regenerating? Oh, I think I was regenerating, just slowly. Well, Tim, when you go and turn this on, I think the burrowers are back. So we get to have a nice big battle fighting our way back to the Arc Power Station. Was there not enough power to keep both? I guess there wasn't enough power to keep both of them activated. We'll have to come back to Arc Power Station and unpower it again in the future, too, so... Because we want to unpower the Arc Power Station. We want to unpower the Hollow Earth facility because we're going to want to power the Mutagen B tank area. Will we level fighting these burrowers? No. There's not 5,000 something experience points here. If I didn't power both of them, I'm gonna be pretty pissed off. That if I had the power to do it and just didn't do it. Do we have burrowers back? We do not. That's interesting. Really? It's totally been a few hours since we were last here. That's interesting. Oh, that makes it quick. That's good. Then we'll go back to Hollow Earth and search the rest of it. Hello. Alright, we failed the hacking attempt to reboot an old version of the security system. So you need, I guess 130 or 140 hacking is what you need, effective level to do it. So... I had Mutant Tanks A powered. The residential block. Ah, okay. So I couldn't actually have them both active at once. And I should continue to power things. Okay, there we go. Alright, Tim, what can you talk about? You're not doing much at the moment. What can I talk about? As I rack my brain. Anything interesting? I mean, it's been several days since we last talked, viewer, but I can't think a whole lot. There's not a whole lot of anything new. I am super glad that I got a bunch of videos pre-recorded to be uploaded, and I'm glad I'm having time to record this one as well. I've been able to get a video uploaded every day again. It used to be two 1-hour-long videos a day on my channel. But sleep has been not as forthcoming as I would like it to have been. And this makes it so that I don't really want to record if I'm extremely tired. I think that makes for very poor recording sessions or sloppy gameplay. Not that you don't get that in abundance on my videos anyway, but I can at least make the attempt to give you guys something that's decent quality. I think I'm about halfway through a medieval at the moment, and I am not even halfway done with Halcyon 6, as the other game I'm currently playing. Can I sneak one of those? I don't need one of those, actually. And now the lights are on, much brighter. So I wanted to do this, and we will do this now. I have my spreadsheet open in front of me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how one of them works, then I'm going to go off screen and log the rest of these. I don't feel like being disturbed, so we'll keep that shut. Regenerative mixture, a new blueprint. A purple blueprint for a drug. take a look at that as well. Oh, right, all the cameras are now online. A psi reinvigorator. Not that useful to us. We're not doing any psi-related things. We'll take it anyway. Okay, everyone. So this is where we need to be. Organic processor. Oh, right. We'll need to be here again to use this. So we want this scanner chamber is what we want. So let's go ahead and activate this. And what we have to do is we place one of our mutagen tanks within it. Let's go ahead and place our mutagen reagent Soleus 2. Just one. You can only do one at a time. I'm going to come over here to the console, and we say Atomic Sequence Database. Connecting to the database. Session failed. Alright, access local database. That looks like garbage. The screen flashes a few times, after which the console shuts down. Notes. Notes. Using the mutagen scanner. Mutagen scanning is performed in 3 steps. Place a mutagen container into the scanning chamber, making sure that the chamber lid is firmly closed. On the mutagen scanner console, select Scan and await for the process to complete. After the mutagen has been scanned, the atomic sequence will be displayed on the screen. You should remove the mutagen container after each scanning. Points of precaution. The mutagen chamber will only accept mutagens which come firmly sealed in standard HZH or HXH containers. Do not pour mutagen directly into the chamber. Do not place any other foreign objects into the chamber. Make sure that the scanning chamber lid is firmly closed before initiating the scanning process. If the lid is not firmly closed or opens due to malfunction during the scanning process, evacuate the room immediately. Biohazard sanitation personnel will be dispatched automatically in such instances. Do not shake or in any way move the scanning chamber while the scanning process is taking place. By default, all scan sequences, as well as time and date stamps, will be automatically added to both the local and centralized database. The database can be accessed from this terminal. Make sure that the terminal is properly connected to IN, or else the atomic sequences will not be added into the database. After the scanning process is complete, make sure not to accidentally leave the container inside the scanning chamber. Back to main. Okay, so that's just all the database, which we don't have any of yet. So where's my scanner? Here it is. Region scanner operational. Scan. So, what I do now is I come over here, name, then over here, I should make this bigger. I say sequence. So, our Soleus 2 has the sequence M7, M5, TD, Y8, DA, negative AU. Okay. Now we leave. We come back over to the scanner chamber, take it out, put a new one in, and then scan it again. And here's Ovid 2. And I would write down SF WR TD XV. So, you can see how this works now, and you can see what atoms are in Ovid 2. What we'll need to do in order to solve the mutagen puzzle, which you might not have to do if your character is powerful enough to defeat Chort without needing to do this puzzle. I'll try to kill Chort without the puzzle. I'm fully expecting that I won't be able to do it without completing this mutagen puzzle, but we'll show you anyway, and then I will describe what the difference is after we fail, which I'm fully expected to fail, what the difference is between the two, between not doing the puzzle and doing the puzzle, and you'll get to see that as well probably. But we need all these sequences written down because, well, to solve the puzzle, we're going to be presented with a single sequence of various atoms, and we'll need to plug in these reagents to the combinator such that we end up with the sequence that it's showing. To that end, you need to know what atoms are in every single different type of mutagen that you pick up. While technically you don't need every single mutagen, the atoms in them, I believe, are randomized. So you might be able to get around not picking up one of them. But it's helpful if you have all of them, because then if you're lacking one, you can go and get the combinator puzzle, the mutagen tank puzzle done all in one go, as opposed to now having to stop, go and look for the one mutagen tank that you need, or sorry, reagent tank that you need that you didn't find earlier. So now everyone, I'm going to go offline, I'm going to scan the rest of these, and I'll be right back. Okay everyone, done with that, took like 6 minutes or so. Oh, crap! Eye of Chort is actually on us as well. So we probably should leave and come... Let's kill a demon, shall we? Come on, creature of chaos. Sure, we'll take your adrenaline. Oh, crap! A sower. Woo! That certainly is a lot of you. Oh, I forgot you shoot. And then you go away. Okay. Woo! Holy crap, that was actually kind of painful. We'll search the body in a few seconds. Let's go ahead and heal ourselves. What do you think these demons are? From Slaanesh? I think they're Slaanesh demons. We should kill it. Maybe they're undivided. Chaos undivided, right? That was a thing, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure that was a thing. That was like when you're that was when you were playing the Chaos Marines and you're like, I want to use every single special thing. So you chose undivided because it let you do that. Can I reach you? Give me a tooth. It is a tooth, filled tooth. You want to go up there. Oh no! They got to go first. I think we're dead. Okay, we didn't quite die. It has 7 projections. And they're in effect for 3 more turns. So this is what makes these shortlings in particular so disgusting, because I think I just have to run, because I don't think I can actually destroy all of its. Actually, we could throw a grenade. Let's throw a grenade. Maybe this will do it. It did. Okay, perfect. Holy crap, 222. Almost a fourth of our hit points gone immediately. Okay, everyone. We'll do this and then we'll call it a session. Welcome to the Tithonus Lab. I can barely hear the music. I hope it's not, but then again, maybe I can't hear my voice either. So, we are here. Oh, why are we here? There's something in here we need, and it's going to be guarded by these terrible things. And oh, so there's a key card, I think, which lets you access this box. No, thinking of a different one. I remember that with Garrett, I did all this sneaking around inside this lab, trying to sneak past what was going to show up soon. I guess there's no reason to be that mysterious. We're going to get psionic doppelgangers all over the place, named ones. And they see right through you if you're invisible. Stealthing doesn't help you. What you have to do is you have to begin, well, you'll see. I will say that something we need in this facility. Actually, the door's open, actually, Tim. This is going to be tough. Something we need to access is a storage facility. Was it in this file cabinet? I thought I searched that. I'm taking it. So I want to make sure that that gets marked as empty so I don't get distracted. Try to run back there and search it. I'm taking that as well. So I don't want anything in any of the drawers. I want to leave all the doors open. This door seems stuck and cannot be opened. It will open for us after we do something right up ahead, if I recall correctly. Power boxes. Both the lock and handle are welded into one single mass. Didn't seem to do anything there. Let's check the doorway out here. Actually, there's no power thing out there either, so that's not the way we're supposed to go. That is what we're supposed to use. So, we read about these. There are people inside these suspension cells, and they supposedly would be able to project a psionic emanation of themselves that could act just like they do. But we know that that bad things happen to those people who actually try to utilize the power of these psionic pylons to any purpose whatsoever. Bad things happen. We saw that down in NFT with the Shadowlith, and these people were cutting off parts of crystals they discovered up here. I can't imagine that these arguably weaker crystals would have a beneficial effect, like something that has no consequences to it. Let's go ahead and I think we can power on or off the station. Tithonus Lab main console. Warning. Tithonus Lab is running on auxiliary power. Estimated on time remaining 246 years, 97 days. Please select one of the following options. Suspension cell status. So we can see all their names of everyone who was put into these. I don't actually recognize any of them. Do you recognize the names? I don't recognize any of these. Was Malik? Al-Malik? He might have been one of the names we read earlier on the consoles for the residential area, but I don't recognize any of the other names. Access Project iOS. Project reports. Connection to HECDB failed. Lab personnel list. Chief Psionic Research and Development, BCSDS, Dr. John Dyson. Chief of Psineurology, BCSDS, Dr. Wasi Abdul. Dr. Hakona, Dr. Robin Marlick, Dr. Marco Higgs, Dr. Peter Moreland, Dr. Savo Dragic, Melania Johnson, Arco Sue, Tobias Steiger, Ian Slaughter. And we see some of these names here. Switch off life support to all suspension cells. Please insert your ID card. To begin security credential authorization, insert Wazi Abdul's ID card. Authenticating. Card ID WSHG0909, Dr. Wazi Abdul. Security clearance level 7. Authorizing. Access granted. This action will initiate procedures RELB and RELF, which will prepare all subjects for release from their suspension cells. Date, time, and names of all active personnel, as well as results of the procedure, will be automatically recorded in the event log. Are you sure you want to proceed? Yes. Initiate. The screen begins glitching out as the console loses power. An instant later, the screen goes blank and the console shuts down. Tobias is guarding the power box. We will not be allowed to flip that switch again. Just like the other doppelgangers we have encountered, these ones cannot be harmed by any weapons that I possess. Only psionicists can damage them, and I believe even then only with the ability that the chortling scanner used on us. Do you see this room right here? This is what we have to... Wow, that's incredibly high quality of dense foam padding. We're taking that. We'll take black cloth. Oh, nope, this is still not the right room. I know we want something from a storage facility. Okay, so this works just like all the normal psionic things that try to attack us. So let's sprint around this guy. If you can shake them, they will actually give up chasing you. But it's extremely difficult to have that happen. So if one actually manages to catch you, like as you see right here with Brandon, the only way you can get rid of it is to leave the strut. Well, you can, I suppose, run around a lot. A whole lot. But I find it fastest to simply leave and then walk back in again. The projections will be temporarily missing from the facility, but then they will respawn in it again. Now, this place angered me to no end. I lost my patience something fierce, because we needed this, Yuri Holland's keycard. This keycard can be used to unlock suspension chambers as well as the lab storage room. Because Garrett didn't have a hacking. Oh, am I dead? Thankfully, I made the initiative check. Okay. Something else you have to be careful of, everyone, is that you can't hurt these images. So if they trap you in a room, guess what? You're reloading. Because there's no other way to circumvent it. I'm not going to have us watch Gabriel die slowly over the course of many rounds as he's ineffective at trying to get past the psionic emanation. We'll simply reload if we get trapped in a room and die. Now, what we need to do is get through this as soon as we can. And we want to make our way to the lock pads. Hopefully. Good. Without aggroing an image. So much easier now that I know what to do. Okay, so something I'll quickly point out as well is that as you have seen, or possibly you might not remember, you cannot interact with lock pads when you're in combat. So with Garrett, I would sometimes make it to a lock pad, and I couldn't interact with it because I was in combat with a psionic ghost that was over here somewhere, lost and looked confused, but still in combat. The ghosts will walk back to the area that they are that they spawn in. They will not stay in an area. Like, you can't drag them somewhere and leave them there and then walk back to where they were guarding. That's not allowed. It's so frustrating to try, or was so frustrating to try to sneak past them. I cursed and I swore for like an hour and a half. I hated this place. And then I deleted that video. No one needed to hear that. And then, much calmer, after like 2 days of in between recording sessions, I went back to it. I'm like, okay, I understand now how this works. Let's find that key card. And eventually I found it inside this one, the storage area. And then I was able to open up these lock pads once I realized how the psionic ghosts worked. And then this was nowhere near as frustrating as it has been. Again, if you have psionics, I believe you can probably damage these doppelgangers and temporarily get rid of them to make it even easier. Because why shouldn't psionics be the easiest thing in the world to play? Decimates everyone you fight, makes incredibly tricky puzzles. So simple. And you can decimate Chort, I think, without having to do the mutant puzzle as well, at least on normal. It's empty. The person inside the cell died a long time ago. Here as well. You see a skinny gray-haired man being held in a state of suspended animation. The cell feels cold to the touch, but not so much that you cannot hold your palm pressed to the glass, and you don't notice any frost or ice crystals on the glass or the person. You spot several tubes and cables running from the cell and into the wall. The tubes seem thick and sturdy, but the cables, probably used to power the cell, look like they could be pulled out with some effort. Pull them out. Every person that you kill by doing this will eliminate one of the psionic emanations. We're going to kill everyone in here. You see a short, bushy-haired man being held in a state of suspended animation. The rest of this reads the same. Pull out the power supply. You see a tall man with a grotesquely deformed face being held in a state of suspended animation. You see a slim blonde woman with a noticeable mole on her right cheek being held in a state of suspended animation. You see a tall, long-haired man. You see an overweight man with receding hair being held in a state of suspended animation. Pull out the cables. So that eliminates all of the psionic emanations that those people were causing, making this a little easier for us. You see, Sandy is gone. And Charles just walked away from the place he probably should not have. Thank you, sir. You see a slightly hunched over, dry-faced old man. Dead. Actually, let's just pull them. We don't need to read about every single one of them. Most of the paragraphs are exactly the same. And I think that's all of them. Last time with Garrett, I actually left a few of them alive because I couldn't bring myself to kill all of them. Even though they gave me hours worth of frustration, I still couldn't do it. Cryo shield. Oh, I think you get a guaranteed. I'll take some of this. Very high level psionic parts here. I think you get a guaranteed biolocation here as a mentor. I think. This is what we needed, the hydraulic control valve. This is a FCV-0909 hydraulic control valve produced by Biocorp Hydraulics North. It seems to be in good condition, and I don't think we need that one. Oh no, there's no biolocation. Pseudospatial projection is here. We'll still take that. 15 psi boosters as well. Holy crap. Alright, that's the Tithonus lab, everyone. That wasn't so bad, was it? Almost died to one of them being trapped inside that closet, but we didn't. So I think, everyone, we should probably call it quits here. And thank you guys for watching. When we come back, I'll have done a little bit of inventory management, moving some stuff around, and then we'll be ready to... I think we'll explore the south area next. Then we'll do the fungal forest, and then we'll explore the remnants of Hollow Earth. Actually, we should probably do Hollow Earth first, so we'll explore more Hollow Earth instead next episode. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.